Here's how you can have one image with color in Gimp and the other part of it black and white. There's a couple of ways to do this, and the Gimp has a couple of different tools to make a selection of an object, but sadly none of them are any good. Photoshop has much better tools for this, but we're gonna work with whatever we got, and hopefully we're gonna make good or okay selection. Okay, the first tool we're gonna work is foreground selection tool. And how it works. Let's zoom. No, this is too much. Okay, as you can see, I can move if you press and hold the middle mouse button, you can move the image. As you can see, I'm doing it right now. Okay, let's make a selection of this orange. Okay, let's start. Select the foreign selection tool and press and hold the middle mouse button. Okay. If you let go the middle mouse button, it will stop the selection, but it won't cancel the selection, so you can move around if you want, and look from better angles. Anyway, first let's make a rough selection of whatever we want to have selected. Okay, whatever. Okay, so we have a rough selection of whatever we want. The next step is to add color to it, to properly select it. You just use your brush and you can see that it added some selection. Okay, as you can see, this is for it. Let's make the brush bigger. But if you selected more than what you wanted, you can remove this by pressing and holding the control. As you can see, this changed. It will delete the selected area. Whatever you're gonna color in with your brush, it's gonna delete it. Press and hold control for this. Okay. If you let go of the control, it will, when you color something, it will gonna add to your selection. Let's add this to our selection. Okay, let's remove this. And I think it's a decent selection. As you can see, you can change this manually as well if you want, but you can use the control key for this as well. As you see, if you press control, hold and press control, it will remove whatever you select, and if you let go, it's gonna add to your selection. Okay, for example, we are happy with our selection. What we are gonna do is just press enter, and as you can see, it has selected whatever we had selected. Now let's create a let's copy this to a duplicate layer. For this, press Ctrl C, Ctrl V. As you can see, it's created a temporary layer, and let's press create a new layer, and it will become part of that layer. The temporary layer will become part of a new layer. If you don't add it to a new layer, the temporary layer, this won't allow you to work with other stuff. So always put it on a layer. Okay, great. Okay, as you can see, we have this selected because it's in a new layer. The second way to select an object in Gimp is to use a scissor tool. It's a very smart tool. I think it's even better than foreign selection tool. Select scissor tool. Select the main layer, and as you can see, when you press the and hold, press and hold when you uh, try to select the point, it automatically captures to the edges of the image an object. And if you want to edit it, you just click on it and you edit it. Okay, I think our selection is looking good. Okay, great. And now let's press enter again, and our selection is done. Let's make a let's create a new layer for this as well. Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and a new layer. Okay, great. Now let's make our image black and white. For that, select the main layer and press colors and select desaturate. And as you can see, whatever is as you can see, the background is black and white now. And as you can see, they are not black and white just because we created a new layer, we copied the layers from some. Okay, thank you for watching. Hope it was helpful.